Good morning, everybody. Well, it's a beautiful sunny morning here in the northeast of Scotland. It is still chilly outside, but then we're fast approaching November. Okay, so a couple of things to tell you. Got my glasses fixed, so that's one thing. I've also managed to change my COVID vaccine. But unfortunately, it's only 5 days earlier than I was going to be having it. So at least that's something. It still baffles me that they can get things so wrong, given the fact that my last COVID vaccine was on the 19th of January. And this is for somebody that's had to shield the whole time during COVID. I have a very weakened immune system due to the JAK inhibitors, and I am very susceptible to infections. Okay, so today's topic, I was going to say, today I've got something that I haven't done for a very, very long time. I'm actually going out to dinner tonight, and I'm meeting some friends that we haven't all been together for well over 20 years. And there is that kind of apprehension with me. I don't know about you, but certainly with COVID, I haven't been out to dinner for 2 years, I think, since the last time I went out to dinner, and it was during one of the gaps when COVID had opened up. And we were allowed to do things, and then we went back into lockdown again. So I am kind of apprehensive about the fact just even going out at night, because it's been such a long time. And then I am worried as well about how the seats are going to be in the restaurant, because I'm not good with sitting on hard chairs for my back. So it's going to be a suck it and see. And there's also the thing that a lot of people don't understand about this horrible disease and how you actually feel with it. I was noticing today that a lot of people have been commenting about their poor sleep. And to give you an example, last night I think it was about 2:30 before I eventually fell asleep. And then I got up to go to the loo, must have been about 4:00, and fell back to sleep. And then I woke up the back of 6, fell back asleep, and then I finally woke up about 10:50. So it's a really horrible sleep that we get. We don't tend to sleep, well, certainly I don't sleep in a winner, and it takes me an awful long time to fall asleep. For those of us that are watching this video who are not on this country, you've probably seen that there's lots of upheaval, and everybody's worried about their fuel bills. And it's all to do with the Russia-Ukraine thing. Despite living in Scotland, and despite what people think, they cannot use the oil in Scotland. It has to be diluted with other countries so that we can actually use that fuel. But it's not the cost of actually using the gas and electricity that is our problem. It's the problem of the VAT, so that's value added tax, that's added to it, and also there's a daily standing charge. So for instance, my bills might actually come out that I've only used maybe £15 worth of electricity and £20 of gas, but my bill would actually come in at £180, £190. Sorry, if you can hear that bird, it's the clock. and I forgot about that. It goes on and on. Anyway, yes, so it does kind of put people off from putting on their heating for the cost of it. So certainly I have been going to bed earlier and earlier because it's much easier to stay warm in your bed than it is to, be sitting in your living room. So that's going to be another added complication because there's that thing of going out, when normally you're already in your bed. That is a sure sign that I'm getting really old. On the whole, I think that my joints have been quite good, although I have noticed that sometimes by the end of the day, and I don't know how you're feeling about this, but it's almost like my joints are so tired that you almost feel like it's like flu. When you have that achy feeling, particularly my ankles have been giving me a bit of jip over the last few days, and I don't know if it's the cold or if it is that I'm just tired and run down. I'm still trying to do things in the house and get things organised. They've told me it won't be till next year that I can actually get the house on the market, due to things that has to go through court and everything else. So I just have to try and take each day as it comes, and that's all any of us can do. I still have hope for what's going to happen in the future, and I just do as my body dictates, and I'm quite sure that you are too. It's good to see that some of the posts that some people are actually like me, fighters that will get in touch with their rheumatology team. So that's always a really good step. And I do think, unless you've got a GP that actually knows what rheumatoid arthritis is, I was fortunate that one of my GPs did actually have rheumatoid arthritis, so that helped a lot. But not all GPs know exactly, what rheumatoid arthritis is. So I always find it's much easier to contact your rheumatology team and actually tell them what's going on. Okay, it's going to be a short video today, and I will give you an update as to how I've gotten on with my night out, and hopefully it's not going to cause me any ill effects. So until then, if you can like, share, subscribe, and please comment. Let me know how you feel about going out and doing things that you think that you should be doing. Does your body allow you to do it? Sometimes even our meds, I think, has a big impact on how we're going to feel if we actually go out. And I do think we miss out an awful lot in life, don't we? Anyway, maybe you're okay if you're in remission, or maybe you've made it your thing that you just have carried on. But I do think that an awful lot of us, particularly, when we've had to shield for all that length of time with COVID. I mean, who in the world would have thought that anything like COVID would actually happen? And we have seen that there is starting to be an increase with COVID again in some of the areas. So I'm hoping that I've managed to escape it for now. So I'm hoping that continues. Okay, lovely to speak to you all, and I'll be coming back to you soon. Thanks for now. Bye.